Easy English AZ, this is Michael. After the podcast, feel free to ask us about a free lesson.
What's your favorite non-alcoholic beverage? Today I want to talk about my favorite, coffee. I can't wake up or think normally without drinking 3 cups of coffee in the morning. I love a nice hot cup of black coffee in the morning before I start teaching my classes. Many people take sugar or milk in their coffee, but I don't. I drink it straight. Many of my friends in China and other places prefer tea, but it's much weaker than coffee. Others prefer drinking energy drinks such as Red Bull or Monster, but those are too strong for me. Coffee originates from the country of Ethiopia. According to legend, a 9th century goat herder noticed his goats gaining more energy and not sleeping after eating the berries of a certain plant. The story wasn't written until 800 years later, so it's probably not true. But the legend still survives. Before researching this podcast, I never knew that coffee comes from red berries. The beans are actually in the middle of the red berry. According to Wikipedia, the word coffee entered the English language in the late 1500s from Dutch, which was borrowed from the Turkish word kafe. Coffee was first used mainly in the Islamic world. Nearly 100 years later, there were nearly 3,000 coffee houses in England. Coffee houses became a place of gathering for the discussion of religious and political ideas. For this reason, the king became afraid of coffee houses and tried to ban them in 1675. In 1971, the first Starbucks cafe was opened in Seattle. Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz traveled to Italy in 1983, and he noticed that coffee bars were very popular. He wanted to make them popular in the United States as well. Starbucks now has 21,366 shops worldwide, about half of which are in the United States. In recent years, there have been many studies about health benefits from coffee. Coffee is high in antioxidants, which can reduce your risk of heart disease, cancer, and liver disease. There's even some evidence that drinking caffeine can help you burn fat. I love going to cafes to meet with my friends, drink a cup of joe, and have good conversation. Sometimes I'll play cards or a board game with them, or bring my laptop computer and surf the net. I like Starbucks, but every single one of them is the same, so I would much rather go to a local cafe. Many local cafes sell artwork from local artists and offer nice selections of food such as hummus and pita, baklava, or even ice cream. For an excellent fun article about coffee, click on the link in the transcript. If you enjoyed this podcast, send us a message and consider trying one of our lessons. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.